The time has finally come. Mr. Freeman Part 7. It has been a whole year since I have reacted to Mr. Freeman. So I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know. I don't know if I should have done prior research. You guys know how I do this. I try to react and see what I can make of it. I'm not from Russia. I'm not a scholar. Okay? And if anybody wants to explain to me all of the nuances that are about to happen, that are about to go over my head because I can see it already, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Let me know what he's talking about, because I don't live in Russia. There's no way for me to know. But I live in the US, and a lot of countries have very similar problems. So let's see if I can catch any of this. And I'm going to try not to think too simply here. This guy is Morpheus right here. Think of the world as the Matrix. This guy is Morpheus. Mr. Freeman.
I know all that you do not exactly. And this knowledge doesn't give me rest with my mind always running.
Of course. Why would it?
And now, when the rat race rot has made me so weary, I fell into a deep slumber. And I dreamed something stunning. Even all the philosophers in history will lack the words to describe this dream of dreams that was dreamt by me.
Oh yeah? What'd you dream, my man? What'd you dream? Must have been something real deep.
In my dream, evil with its 1,000 hands and faces pursued me. There was no escaping it. I ran and ran, but the fates screwed me.
Why? You notice how when he was talking about evil, there was a ball of money chasing him? It's that kind of shit I'm talking about, man. He's putting a lot of these nuances out there, like a lot of metaphors, a lot of analogies for what he's talking about, and it's very deep. It's a very deep cartoon, but I like the style of it. I really
the
like
land
it.
grew sticky and evil almost got me. Shit!
Grew sticky and evil.
My certain destruction was almost there.
Oh my God!
Would have it every place, everywhere. There was no salvation. I was ready to die. I prayed before being torn apart. To myself, for a god of gods am I. But just before the terrible test could start.
To myself, for a god of gods am I. Woo! Why do I feel like I've heard that somewhere? And he's talking about his dream right here, but just before the terrible test
From out
start.
of heaven, a powerful ray was flung!
Oh shit, okay.
Melting all to countless vile heaps of dung!
Dung.
That thing that was my doom, my blight!
The dung. It was the money. He's saying money is shit. Not money, but like currency and stuff that yeah, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say shit. I don't know, okay? If there's one thing I've learned is that I've missed a lot of shit.
All the shit in front of me, I trampled it and appeared quite all right.
Okay.
Before the one.
Step on that shit.
I will praise
what the fuck? Why does that ship look like a penis?
Eternally.
That is a penis ship. Oh my God.
I stood before myself from times yet to be.
Whoa.
Holy shit. How strong is he? This he who is me! Yes! This is Super Mr. Freeman, who saved me from demise. He came to take me to his abode in the skies. Here I am.
So is he kind of trying to say that this is what he dreamed? Like, this is what his ultimate dream of what he does is? Like, of him being this light that shines down from heaven that can enlighten us, that is trying to tell us the truth, right? Like Morpheus, like he's trying to enlighten us and wake us up from a dream, and he in himself not necessarily thinks of himself as a god, but maybe he feels like he is doing God's work. That's maybe how I'm taking this so far.
With him in his dirigible full of luxuries, he ROFLs my panic.
Because I know he's not a delusional
going,
man.
Please?
Maybe
and there, upon a giant throne of gold, in the aircraft's magnificent bridge, he sat and said,
"Where we're bound and why, you desire to be told. Very well. Hold on, then.
Oh, so he's taking us on a
Fly
trip.
around and chat.
He's taking us on a trip, and we desire to know the truth.
See out those windows. The place where once a mountain of stinking rubbish rose. From dirt, white spots, black holes, too. Far from human squabbles and thoughts of pride.
I'm seeing brain cells, I'm seeing TV, I'm seeing cells? Like, just cells themselves?
Sparkling and wonderful new world grew. Archipelago where the chosen ones, the fortunate, reside.
I love what I see, man. Oh, omnipotent Mr. Freeman. No one will make it better than you did, than we can. In the ultramarine haze of a neutral sea, invisible to radar and satellites prying, midst tropical latitudes wandering free, a floating city god blossomed. Toward this we were flying, not by himself nor some magic power we'll find. No, sir, but by the true will of the real majority's mind. Everything you dreamt in your dreams is there. Those tropes of American science fiction. Leviathans flying in the air, all to giant windmills clicking benediction.
I wonder if he's saying that this is what we think is going to happen because, like, people have a misconception about being enlightened. I don't know. There's a lot of vivid imagery here.
Harmony abounds. Castles, gardens, alleyways, orchards, vineyards, all powered by the sun's rays. The happiest people are in the streets.
This sounds like the description of heaven.
The best who inhabited our sublunar light. They're in no hurry, yet do great
This
feats.
is amazing
And
animation,
you can
by the way.
see these people are very bright. And the Wi-Fi is blazing, that's no surprise, and installed for free in this paradise. A swarm of nearly silent helicopters fly, with the Zeppelins hovering overhead, while Wunderwaffe's guards circling the sky. An enemy seeking conquest will find destruction instead. And next door, a farm where creatures from underwater are bred by the robot.
Zeppelins? This is looking very World War II-ish. Maybe... Here's a theory. A lot of the people in the Nazi army, they believed they were enlightened. They believed they were doing the right thing. And that their leader was taking them to the promised land. That they were doing... I don't know. Maybe he is saying, like, don't feel like you are... Like, there is an end to knowledge. Or, like, there is a heaven. I don't know. I have no idea.
To be biped.
I got kind of distracted because I had gotten a phone call and I had missed some of the things he was saying.
I had no words.
But
I was speechless. I was struck dumb. All he'd shown me had left me a numb thing, and Super Freeman grabbed me with a finger and thumb and looked at me as I would...
A hamster or something? While all I'd seen in a hamster's eyes was fear alone. In my eyes, he found nothing but love shone.
the 007 shit is funny.
And Super Me patted my shoulder with his sword, and then he laughed.
Right.
I see your desire to stay here forever with...
Yeah, I feel like there's a common theme amongst this, where Mr. Freeman is talking shit to his viewers. Not really talking shit, but he's giving us a reality check. Which I know people might think that it's talking shit, but it's a reality check.
us.
And I exclaimed, "Yes, Lord!
Jesus Christ.
It's all I
Bro
want.
became...
How
Bro said, "I'll
can
huff
it
and I'll puff."
happen? Tell me! I'm begging you, sire! These people, how did they end up living here? From whence did all of these marvels appear?
How did these people end up... So
What
it's
rules
like...
did they follow in the lives they led to get into this heavenly power? Who funneled the money?
Oh, he's trying to say, like, he's not trying to build a religious cult. So he's like, you know, like, if you guys are trying to see me as a god, then you're still sheep. Because you're no different than the Christians. Or you're no different from the Buddhists. Or, you know, this stuff like that, right? Like, maybe he's saying, don't see me as a god. Because if you do... You can't depend on what I tell you, because if that's the case, then you're just a herdless sheep that just follows my every word, and you're like, oh, how can I get to this promised land? What do these people do, right, to get there? How can I get there to be like these people?
Who sits at the head? Who rules here?
I might be completely wrong, but that's my take on it. That's how I'm seeing
answers to
it.
so many questions for a plan, advice, instructions, suggestions. But I answered myself.
This ship is
That's
really
enough.
interesting.
That's plenty for the first time. Now listen to what I say.
Okay, what is he gonna say?
Speak nothing of all this stuff. Don't breathe a word of what you've seen here today, or you'll be committed. They'll lock you away. This is just a dream. You must delete it from your memories now.
This is deep.
Don't be scared. But you must live without this heaven.
This is deep.
Everything can be endured. But I'll
Bro,
leave
this looks like the Matrix right here, man. You remember when Neo went to the Machine City? This is what the fuck this is looking like. This is what it's looking like.
you with this one little clue. Just play. For it's the game, you see, that makes this life dream come true.
What game,
Right.
Lotto? Blackjack? What are you talking about?
And there he goes. He's lost.
Forget about
He's lost. He just gave him the truth. But it was kind of cryptic, and obviously a man's feeble mind was not able to comprehend it, like me.
me.
It's like, what game, Blackjack?
It's time. Get out!
Whoa. And he's still strapped in. He's still kind of a slave to something. What is that sitting on the couch right there? A knife? Wow, that was deep. That was fucking deep. I don't even know what to make of that last part. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. Do you feel me? Because he said just play. I wonder what that means. Just play. But I agree. Somehow I don't know what it means, but I agree. Just play. That's what makes life worth living. Playing the game. That's how I'm gonna take it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, you Mr. Freeman wizards out there. Let me know what he says. So it said he has returned. The text at the beginning, it says, "It is preferable not to travel with a dead man." Yeah, rock my world every time. Yeah, every time. Yeah, even the CGI shit. It's a really good animation. We have the resources in this life for everyone to be happy, safe, warm, but we are all denied them. We are all held down, restricted. It's not a dream. It's the reality we are denied. Oh, shit. Nah, that comment really got it for me. I see. No, yeah, because that's true. But I didn't know that he was talking about the resources. That's the part. Like, I jumped over that part. Like, I got everything else, but I had jumped over this, so I didn't get the full picture. I feel like I got a better picture now. So it's like, people think of all of these realities, like the idea of heaven is written in a book, like, oh, you have to do this, and it's after you die, you can't achieve it in this life, you have to go somewhere else to achieve it. Like, no, it could be here too. You could have heaven here on earth. You have the resources for nobody to ever go hungry, for there to never be no homeless, no hungry, nothing. We have all that we need. But yet it seems like for life to be that good, people think of it like, oh, it has to be a dream. It's a dream world. It's not real. It's a utopia, right? That's just the stuff that they write in novels and books and movies. That can't possibly be real. This is the real world. But we can't achieve it. That's sort of a like socialist point of view too, I feel. You know, like we could be spreading all of these resources evenly. We don't have to be doing all of this bullshit. Let me know what you guys think. If you made it through to the end, you're a soldier. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that's watched. This is the most popular video on my channel, like series. I hope he makes more. I'll continue to watch them in English because I don't want to watch the Russian ones. And I'll see you guys later. Let's get to 500 subs.